Yeah, Katrina, Bob, good to be with you. We knew that this would pass overwhelmingly today, perhaps surprisingly to see that Republican Congressman Clay Higgins was the only Republican and only member on both sides of the aisle to vote against it. But he said that this should not have come as a surprise. He released a statement a short time ago saying, "I have been a principled no on this bill from the beginning. What was wrong with this bill 3 months ago is still wrong today. It abandons 250 years of criminal justice procedure in America. As written, this bill reveals and injures thousands of innocent people, witnesses who provided, people who provided alibis, family members, etc." He goes on to say that if enacted in its current form, this type of broad reveal of criminal investigative files released to a rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. That is exactly the issue that we heard from House Republican leadership during their press conference today, particularly Speaker Johnson, who said we wanted to have the Senate make some of the changes that the House couldn't because of the nature of this, the discharge position itself. It didn't allow the House to make some of these changes. Here's what we heard from the Speaker a little bit earlier today.
If and when it is processed in the Senate, which there's no certainty that that will be, that they will take the time methodically to do what we have not been allowed to do in the House, to amend this discharge petition and to make sure that these protections are there.
And of course, Republican Congressman Thomas Massie caught up with our correspondent Alana Austin on Capitol Hill today. She asked him if he would support Congress receiving an unredacted version of those files, and also whether he would support some of those changes in the Senate. Take a listen.
If any redaction, they have to explain to Congress, and we have a list of reasons they can't use to redact material. And so, for instance, there's been a lot of discussion about trying to protect men who might be embarrassed, let's say because they went to the island. They can't redact it for those reasons. And if they do, they're breaking the law, because this is passing the House, the Senate, and being signed by the president.
And Democrats equally want to make sure that some of those changes in the Senate don't run cover for those who participated in Epstein's schemes. Some of, again, those accusers appeared on Capitol Hill this morning, including with Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who we saw have a huge falling out with President Trump over this.
Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me.
Even without those changes in the Senate, which would ultimately have to go back to the House before moving to the president's desk for his signature, the DOJ still could determine that some of that information compromises its ongoing investigation, leading a lot of us to question how much of this will actually be made public.